It's time for In the Paint, the best high school hoop show in the Wabash Valley. Sponsored by American Family Insurance, Bolin Transport, Diet Pepsi, and Terre Haute Savings Bank. Now your hosts, Rick Semler and Ross Rawling.
Good evening and welcome to In the Paint. I'm by myself this evening. Sports 10's Ross Rawling is with the ISU men's basketball team. We'll check in with him at the end of the show. He has all the highlights and reaction from the Sycamores road game at Southern Illinois. But we're going to start the show with what else? High school hoops. Vigo County bragging rights were on the line tonight as Terre Haute North and West Vigo played for the second time this season. The Patriots won the previous matchup this year in the semifinals of the Pizza Hut Classic to stretch their winning streak over the Vikings to 14 straight. West Vigo hasn't beaten Terre Haute North since January of 2000. The two Vigo County rivals met tonight at the Green Dome. North led by 11 at the half. Third quarter, Ross Sponsler goes up strong. Count it, and you could put him on the line. Sponsler had 15. That hoop was part of a 13-0 run by North. Patriots will build a 21-point third quarter lead. Jordan Hauser trying to rally West Vigo, 2 of his 10. Remember, he had 28 in the two's first matchup. North contained him tonight. West Vigo certainly didn't contain Matt O'Leary. The North senior just went off in the third quarter. He gets the friendly bounce. Then he scores on the nice alley-oop pass from Austin Lewis. O'Leary had a career-high 28 points, and you can tell he was feeling it. Look at him step back and hit the three. That's a 6'8" big man. Austin Lewis drives baseline and scores right at the horn of the end of the quarter. North led by 27 going to the final quarter. West Vigo did their best to hang around Cody Thornton, the tough hoop, but no one is stopping North right now. Way too easy for Calvin Blank inside. Blank had 11. North wins 77-43. The Patriots are 11-2 on the season. North has won 9 straight. And one of their leaders, senior Matt O'Leary, said it's North's defense that is the difference right now.
We're shutting people down right now. I think our defensive average is 44 per game, so we're trying to keep it under that right now.
It comes down to the chemistry of this team. They all like each other, they get along, and I think it shows out there when they get on the floor. That's the way they practice Monday through Thursday, and on Friday night they're ready to go, and they came out ready tonight, and they got the job done.
Terre Haute South was looking to knock off Northview for a second time this season. The Braves hosted the Knights. Jermaine Smith had 16 for South. He puts 3 up there for the Braves. Northview crashing the boards. Watch this. Chance Talbot just swats at this ball, and it falls on the putback. Hey, it's not pretty, but it doesn't matter as long as it goes in. Braves junior Sean Benford, couple dribbles. He pops the jumper. Northview's Dylan Reynolds kept the Knights in the game. He drives, uses a glass for 2 of his game-high 18 points. Benford, though, had the hot hand for South. He knocks down 2 of his 8 points in the first quarter. Terre Haute South wins 63-49. The Braves beat the Knights for the second time this season. Tonight marked the first time in 158 games that Rockville played a game without a Mahern in the lineup. Of course, Rock's junior star Lane Mahern is out a few weeks after suffering a dislocated left kneecap last Saturday. Without Mahern tonight, Rockville hosted Covington. You know, Rockville still has several good players like Jordan McFall, nice up and under by the Rock's big man. I love the hustle plays. Rockville's Cody Jeffries knocks the ball loose, dives, gets the steal, and Gary Ulrich cashes in on the other end. Later in the game, Ulrich doing what he does best, a silky smooth shot. He tickles the twine from downtown. Rockville wins big time, 62-24 over Covington. Also in Park County, Turkey Run hosted North Vermilion. Turkey Run doesn't close out on the shooter. Falcons' Dalton McCool makes them pay from downtown. What an athlete he is. Turkey Run crashing the boards. Tyler Goddard with the rebound and nice reverse finish. Warriors down 4. North Vermilion's Braden Woodard just throws up the shot. I don't know if he meant to throw it up, but hey, it falls. North Vermilion snaps a 2-game losing streak tonight with the 8-point win. We're going to take our first time out, but when we come back, we have highlights from Eastern Green, Bloomfield, North Davies, Vincennes, Reveille, Marshall, and Casey.
We're the North Davies Cougars. You're watching In the Paint. We'll be right back.
Now back to Rick Semler and Ross Rawling.
Welcome back to In the Paint. One of the hottest teams in the Wabash Valley is Eastern Green. Led by senior sensation JT Yoho, the T-Birds have won 9 straight. Tough one tonight for Eastern Green. They hosted Class A 10th-ranked Clay City. Eels running, Ben Danker, nice pass under the bucket to Jake Tiefel for the hoop. Eels again on the break, and again Tiefel finishing. Clay City trailed by 2 at the half. Nice spin move along the baseline by Eastern Green's Miles Hutchinson as he scores. I talked about Yoho. The T-Birds are more than a one-man show. It's Hutchinson again, this time with the bunny. Eastern Green runs away with this one in the second half. T-Birds big time, 66-44. They've won 10 straight. Bloomfield was looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. The Cardinals hosted South Knox. Bloomfield has a nice guard in Ben Hayes. He gets nothing but the bottom of the net on the 3. Cardinals were in cruise control in this one. Curtis Hasler with the free throw. South Knox's Caleb Beeman does a great job of dribbling right through the Bloomfield defense. Bloomfield, though, wins at home tonight by 34, 65-31 over South Knox. Class A, 4th-ranked North Davies welcomes Shakamak to the Cougars' den. Shakamak's Brock Dow passes inside to Justin Crody, who puts it up strong for 2. Shakamak's Brody Crow hits a big three-pointer, putting Shakamak up by 3 in the first quarter. Shakamak all over the court. Brock Dow gets the steal, and the Lakers get the easy hoop the other way. Shakamak up by 2. Then it's Brody Crow again under the court with a 3. Shakamak looking really good tonight, folks, and as Dickie V would say, upset city, baby. Class 1A, 4th-ranked North Davies falls. Shakamak wins 60-40. At Vincennes Reveille, the Patriots hosted Linton. Linton's Coy Kaiser drives the baseline, misses, but Austin Carazia tips it back in. Linton up 24. Linton's Des Fugers with a fake pass drive to the bucket and draws the foul, count it, and the basket. Linton still up 24 in the fourth quarter. Vincennes Reveille's Colin Reith puts it up strong, and the basket is good with a chance for a 3-point play. All Linton tonight, they get a nice road win by 25 over Vincennes Reveille. Over in Illinois, the Little Illini Conference Tournament is approaching. Both Marshall and KZ Westville believe they have teams that can win that tourney. The Lions are 10-5, while the Warriors are 9-4. Tonight, Marshall was at home against St. Joseph Ogden. Marshall star senior Jacob Duncan drives, scores, and the foul. Lions led by 20 at the half. Fourth quarter, just over a minute to play. Lewis Ackland strong to the 10. That hoop ties the game at 53 for St. Joseph Ogden, but Ackland missed the free throw. 5.1 seconds to go now. Same score. Taylor Maurer hits the first free throw for Marshall. Lions go up 54-53. Maurer later misses a second free throw. St. Joseph Ogden's Nate Michaels gets the rebound. He hustles up the court, launches a 30-footer at the buzzer for the win. It's off. The good guys get the win. Marshall holds on to win a thriller, 54-53 over St. Joseph Ogden. Casey was at home against Flora. Casey's Brandon Wolf has the ball off the steal. He finds Zach Murphy with a nice pass for the easy layup. Then it's Ethan Lieb gets the ball going the other way for the fast break. Layup for the Flora Wolves. I like their orange uniforms. You saw Wolf early in the show, his passing skills. Here he is with the ball down low, folks. This is a Rick's Rallies play. What an up and under play. I don't even think he looks at the rim there. Holy cow. The guys that get paid to play. I don't know if they can make a move like that, but it doesn't help KZ win. Flora was too much tonight. They take down the Warriors 55-49. Time now for our Sports 10 Spirit Award. Vincennes Reveille fans rocking out the house. And how about the KZ fans like that? They're wearing the ref jerseys. They're looking pretty good. Now, that does it for our high school hoops coverage. When we come back, we have all the ISU men's basketball coverage from tonight. We have highlights and reaction from their game at Southern Illinois. Stay with us. Welcome back to In the Paint. Tonight, the ISU men's basketball team was looking for consecutive road wins as Southern Illinois for the first time since 1979 through 81. It's been more than 30 years since the Sycamores have won back-to-back games in Carbondale. The Sycamores have won 3 straight against the Salukis. Early on in this one, Miles Walker going to work in the paint. Nifty bucket for Miles. He had 10 in just 15 minutes because of foul trouble. Lucas Idle a spark in the first half again for ISU. Here he hits a 3 on the wing. Idle took 2 shots, made them both tonight. Off the miss, look at Jake Odom's toughness. He had 12 rebounds, 15 points, and right there a nifty dime to R.J. Mahurin. At the end of the half, Sycamores fighting for life. Jordan Prinny knocks in a 3-ball, and they go to the locker room down 8. Second half, they came out gunning. It's that Prinny guy again. Cross court to R.J. Mahurin for 3 to tie the game at 57. R.J. had a nice game with 14 as he knocks down the 3. Then a little later, another Odom play. He's always hustling. That's what you got to love about him. To Mahurin, to Walker. This ties the game at 59 apiece. ISU was down by 13. You got to think their rally is going to get them a win, but SIU made more plays down the stretch. Up 3, Mamadou Seck puts the buckets and the foul. That made it 6. He led all scorers with 16, and the Sycamores' road woes in conference continue. ISU falls 73-67. The Sycamores are now 11-6 on the season, just 2-4 in the MVC. And Sports 10's Ross Rawling has more from Carbondale on the Sycamores' loss.
Thanks, Rick. After an effort to come back and tie it twice in the second half, bottom line, the Sycamores fall short and fall to 0-3 on the road in the conference. After the game, Coach Lansing touched on a number of things. Jake Odom's toughness in a double-double, playing 75%, and his team's poor defensive effort. But he knows that the Sycamores have to move on for a tough game Sunday.
You take a loss and you go home. It's not like we got a lot of time to sit around and think about it. We got one of the better teams in the country coming in. We have ESPN coming in. We got beat by a team that is playing awfully well, and Chris has got them competing. You got to pat them on the back and move on to the next one. We'll do what we always do, whether it's a win or loss. We're going to look at the tape. We're going to see what we did right, see what we did wrong, see if we can't compete a little harder, and see if we can protect our home court on Sunday.
So now 2-4 in the conference. The Sycamores in a pretty must-win situation here in January. It doesn't get any easier. They've got Wichita State in a whiteout at the Holman Center on Sunday. Reporting in Carbondale, Ross Rawling, Sports 10.
Great job as always, Ross. Let's take a look at some high school basketball games tomorrow. 4 games are on the schedule tomorrow at the Holman Center for the Temple Inland State Farm Insurance Union Sports Medicine High School Shootout. There they are. Sports 10 will be covering all these games tomorrow. Also tomorrow, number 1 in Class A Bar Rivas at number 2 Lagodi will be down south for that ball game. Can't wait for that. And you heard Ross talk about the whiteout Sunday at the Holman Center. ISU men hosting Wichita. The team needs all the support they can get right now. That game is on ESPNU. Go out and support the Sycamores at the Holman Center. That does it for In the Paint. Hope everybody has a great weekend.
This has been the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast, News 10, leading the way. For local news 24 hours a day, visit WTHI.